My name is Mitzi, and I just want to thank you all for being here tonight. I know that it's a busy time, but it just means so much to both of us that you are here, and we're so excited to be able to share with you our vision for next year and why why we're putting ourselves out here, and how excited and passionate we are about the job that we are pursuing, or this role. So the main reason I have chosen to be part of ASC is because I am passionate about representing each student's voice. As a community, as individuals, I think that ASC is such an influential part of Fox. And this past year, I've been working as Vice President of Representation, and that has allowed me to really get a better understanding about how ASC works, the way students, in a way, think, and what the expectations have been for ASC. Like Jake mentioned earlier today, it's been a tough year, and I have learned so much about how do we really want to listen to the students, because I think there's a difference between hearing what you're saying and actually doing what you're asking us to do. And this upcoming year, what I really want to do is take action and say, what are the steps that we want to take to ensure that students' voices are being heard? How do we communicate better with students? And one main thing we want to do is change the way representation currently works. This year, like I mentioned, I've been overseeing that, and so currently there's 10 representatives, 5 housing area representatives, 3 community reps, 1 intercultural, and 1 international representative. And due to that, about three community representatives are representing half of the student population, because there's half of the student population is living off campus this year, and that to me is a really big concern. I think majority of the people who are living off campus are seniors or juniors, which means we're not getting that entire perspective on the events we're creating on campus and off campus, on the way we want to implement policies. All those things I think need to be changed, and that is why I'm doing this. So one of the things that I started doing this year alongside with the community representatives has been having commuter lunches, and I think that's been a way that has provided students a place to create community, a place to share their ideas, and we would definitely want to continue doing that next year, we would love to do it weekly. Going back to representation and the way it's worked, I think another way, ASC has a big budget, which you guys heard, and I think one thing I want to make sure we work on is using those resources effectively and ensuring that students are able to access those funds in an easier, faster way, which I loved hearing that David has a very similar mentality on that. And so a little bit about myself. Since my freshman year, I've been challenging myself to do more and more. It hasn't been an easy route for me. Freshman year wasn't my best experience, to be honest with you. It was a challenge, and I would have never imagined being here tonight. The way it worked, I probably would have left my freshman year, and being here now just means I don't even understand how that happened. But I'm so excited. And because of that, I am passionate about ASC. I'm passionate about representing your voice. I'm passionate about representing the voices that aren't heard. I'm passionate about diversity on campus, and I think that's very important, and we need to have that conversation now, and we need to continue to have that conversation, not just cultural diversity, but there are so many new ideas, new experiences that people have faced, whether it's at Fox or where they're coming from, and I think that's what makes Fox and ASC a unique place, and we need to embrace that, and that I think is something that ASC has the influence and the power to do, and that we need to take charge on that. So our main goals for this year, just to summarize everything, is improve communication, and that's by changing representation and doing a few other things, using ASU resources effectively, and making funds more accessible to students. So now I'm gonna leave this space for Michael.
Hey guys, so I'm Michael Peterson, and I'm running with Mitzi as her Executive Vice President. Just a little background, I'm from Newburgh, so being on and off the George Fox campus for quite a while has given me a pretty unique perspective of this place. And I came here as an engineer, and I've gotten to know my classmates, my professors pretty well, and Fox has been great to me, and it makes me want to give back. This past year, I served as a peer advisor as well as a housing area representative on Mitzi's committee, and it's given me a good perspective of ASC, and it makes me want to do things to be able to improve it. Mitzi and I want to be able to improve the overall student experience here at Fox. I believe in Mitzi and I because we have very specific, action-oriented plans. We've been talking with a lot of students, and we feel that we can turn their dreams into short-term goals that actually get things done. I'm also very passionate about promoting some of the smaller communities we already have here on campus. ASC has a lot of great events that are good and people go to and they're fun to attend, but a lot of students find their communities in their academic departments, their clubs, or just on their living areas. I feel that ASC can improve how those communities function through the funds. I think that along with what Mitzi said and what David said, making those funds more accessible, easier to use is one of our big long-term goals. One of those funds is the Community Life Fund, which allows people to go out for floor events, go to the movies, things like that. Essentially, it's all about making ASC an easy resource for students to use. If you've seen our video, you know that we're passionate about things like the rock wall, late night in the den, as well as commuter lunches. We hope that you join Mitzi and I as we look to better Fox.